Okay. Hello, we are back again for part 2 of our RHOA Sweet 16 and everything in between. Last Wednesday, I believe that was, we was going
Yes.
on and on and on and on and on, child, and we ain't get to finish. We was 2 hours in.
Girl.
But we gonna make this one short and sweet. It's gonna be Sweet 16, and we gonna make this one short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
We gonna finish up the little loose ends we had, and we just gonna slide into Sunday real nice and clean, just like
All right now. The
that.
short and sweet.
Our additional co-host Brandy, she's running a little bit late. She told us to go ahead and start without her. She'll be in soon. Hopefully, y'all just pray she get home safely. It's nothing to rush. We just want you to get home
Right.
safely, honey. Okay, so you want to get started with season 14? What was your thoughts about season 14? Because that's when Marlo came and everybody made a big old deal with Marlo coming. She finally got her peach. She got her canned peach. She got her canned peach and all this and all that. So what are your thoughts about season 14?
Girl, season 14, really for
Mm-hmm.
me,
Uh-huh.
and no matter how many times I watch it, I don't remember it. I don't.
Well, that's not good.
It's not. I can't even remember nothing that was really rememberable. I remember it
Mm-hmm.
like it starts out like they're in like some kind of like dance studio or something, a workout. I can't
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Oh yeah, yeah. Was it for Drew's that website and the website crashed and was that
Girl,
remember that?
that I mean, other than Marlo getting her peach,
But you remember that's when Sonya Richard Ross came
yes,
too.
when she started, yeah, and she got that fine husband.
So you like him? He's attractive to you?
Yeah, I think he's a nice looking guy. I mean,
He,
I think he's
he too
nice
skinny
looking.
for.
I think we got a delay. You said what?
I say he too skinny for me.
Oh, well, my husband used to be very slim. He was skinnier than him. So
Oh,
yeah, the
okay.
tall and lanky. I like
Okay.
that the basketball type guys. That's what
Okay.
I like.
I like some muscles. I like something tall and muscular. Not I don't know,
Okay.
child. I don't know. Whatever. You don't know.
Girl, whatever kind of eye candy. Well, the kind of muscle man I did like, so I'm an old woman. So I
Mm-hmm.
used to like LL Cool J, honey. So that was my
LL
thing.
Cool J, yeah. But I think LL he might be a little bit too pretty for me. I got too
Girl,
much. I got too many restrictions.
oh, he wasn't
LL
pretty
Cool
in the
J
day.
too.
He was just fine.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
he wasn't pretty in the day, he was just fine.
Okay, so we had Marlo, we had Sonya Richard Ross. A lot of people didn't like Sonya.
Well, they called her the flip flopper.
Flip
Is,
flopper,
is
and it
this
was
is the season she came after Drew for no reason or whatever?
yeah. Her and Drew clashed. Then at the reunion, they clashed again. Something about somebody lying. Something.
Yeah. Girl, I didn't watch this season a couple of times. I swear to God, I can't
Uh
never
huh.
remember nothing about it. I remember
Um.
the trip that kind of didn't happen
Uh
when
huh.
they went on the trip and then they stayed arguing in the driveway or something.
Oh yeah. And it was with Kenya, and it was with what's the name?
Marlo.
No, not Marlo. I'm thinking about Sheree. Sheree, you remember they
Sheree.
was jumping on it was an in-ground trampoline. I remember that part.
Uh-huh. Girl, I mean, but other than that, girl, I can't remember too many memorable things from that season.
Okay, so let's
Good
move
look.
on. No, but did you like Sonya? Did you like Marlo as a housewife?
I mean, no, I don't think Marlo. She ain't even a housewife.
That
You
season,
know.
she got her full-time peach.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying
Oh,
like
as a housewife, she don't fit the description.
I don't think so. I think she
Okay.
would have been better as a friend of.
Mhm.
I think that especially when it came to season 15, but Marlo to me, I just I guess the background was the fact that Candy didn't work so hard to get her on there. Then she tried
Yeah.
to really just turn on her. Candy my favorite, so there they
Mhm.
go right there.
Uh huh.
So, but but I just didn't. I know she was the friend of for so many years, but I don't think she should have got a peach.
Okay. I thought it was about time. I feel like everybody really hyped it up, like, oh, Marlo finally got a peach. Marlo finally got a peach. Let's see what happens. And then
Uh-huh.
that got me thinking right now in present time, thinking about back then.
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous about Portia because now everybody hyping up Portia. Portia's back. Portia's back. But I feel like the network is really propping up Portia. I don't feel like Marlo really got that support from the network.
Well, I think first of all,
Mm-hmm.
Portia's getting propped up because Portia was the housewife. You know what I'm saying?
She fit the description. She got the.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and plus she was the housewife beforehand, so it's not like
Mm-hmm.
they propped up some new person.
Uh-huh.
But I think Portia, she used to give little, kind of good reads or whatever, good little
Yeah.
comebacks.
And
I
funny,
think
fun.
yes, she was kind of carefree and all that.
Uh-huh.
Marlo, we don't know too much about her.
I think she was trying a little bit with her personal story with the boys, and then you remember her mama came on.
Yes, that was the season. Her mama came on. She ain't had no teeth in her mouth.
Lord.
My mama would never, ever
Yeah, that was a
come
little
on
bit a lot.
TV.
Okay,
I'm
so
like, damn.
that was very heartbreaking. It was very tough. I feel like I know Marlo. I feel like I know, maybe because I'm from Florida and
Uh-huh.
she from Florida. Like her voice, the way she talk. I feel like I know. Like she's not related
Okay, she
to
seems
me.
like the round-the-way girl for you.
Yeah.
She's
I
okay.
don't know. I feel like I get Marlo, but I don't get Marlo. But I like Marlo. I was sad that everybody was like against Marlo. I actually like that Sonya as a housewife. I was really like upset that Sonya kept just get bumping heads with the girls. But now I don't really like Sonya. She a little bit aggravating to me now. Now that she not on,
Really?
yeah, she a little bit aggravating. I don't know. It be too
So
much.
her and Marlo are besties now. But
Yeah. Have you seen their podcast?
I haven't watched it, but I've seen little clips from it.
I watched like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. I didn't really like it. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like probably watching Robin and Giselle, is
I think Robert and Giselle might be a little bit more entertaining.
Oh,
I
okay. Well,
wasn't really
dang.
entertained.
Well, well, you think about it. Was Saya wasn't very entertaining at all on
But I don't
show.
know what it was. I liked Sonya when she was on the show. I don't know what it was, and I don't know what it is now. But I don't
I mean, I guess when I watch these shows, I be looking for the mess.
know.
Marlo was bringing unnecessary mess to
Yeah,
me,
she
not
was.
authentic mess. And it just seems like, okay, because Kenya didn't like Marlo, and like that thing right there just never worked well.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just, I mean, I liked Marlo as a friend of.
So
I thought I
you
was
think it's
happy
space
that
for her
she
to ever come back?
say what now?
You think it's space for her to ever come back? Because she's been kind of talking bad about, she's been doing a couple of
Well,
interviews.
as long as she don't try to sue him, I think it's space for her to come back.
They love to sue.
Yeah, but she ain't did what Phaedra and did.
Yeah.
And Phaedra's back.
Yeah, Phaedra is back, child.
But I liked Marlo for what it was, just being that friend of. I think her personal story to me, I mean, like, she has, what was that? What's the name of her place she got?
The La Archive.
The Archive, yeah. So I guess that's where her income,
Revenue.
that's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to come from, I guess.
Mm-hmm. She had a contract with Netflix. I didn't know like the details of it, but I saw like that was a headline, something about she was like a wardrobe person for like
Okay.
Netflix.
Well,
But that was a while back. That was maybe 3-4 years ago.
I just think that I don't know. I just didn't really care for her storyline, and I really just didn't like it season 15. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, season 14 started off, but 15 was just a lot of more of the same. We had the
yeah.
wasn't it 15 was when She by Sheree, we finally got a fashion line. Or was that?
No, I think it was season 14 when she did
Okay.
the yeah, that was the climax. Season 14, she actually put out the her whole runway. Because remember, at the end of season 15, Candy had got out the new Peach thing. Remember? The Peach toy. But
Okay, yeah.
no, okay. So now I'm getting my seasons mixed up.
14 and
Sheree
16
in
got the same.
season 16, is that when she had the sip and see for the her
The baby,
granddaughter?
grandbaby, that I don't know.
Because
Where
that's when
are
they
you,
found out.
Brandy? Where are y'all in the comments? Y'all let us know. What season was that?
Because remember, because they found out what's his name? Her
Her
ex-husband.
son name? It started with a K, I think. Cairo?
No, I'm not talking about Cairo. I'm talking about the ex-husband. What's his name?
Bob.
Bob
Oh
had
yeah,
a
Bob
daughter.
had additional kids, and they was at the
Yes.
thing. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, season 14 is up alert, but she did have that runway show.
Yeah.
And she had nice fashions, but it turned out, whole story behind that. Like she didn't pay the man.
She don't pay. She don't pay.
Not at all. She ain't paying for
But she
nothing.
always got a problem with that. Is it like she entitled? She trying to swindle somebody? She just bad business? She don't take it seriously?
I don't know. I think she's possibly
Aloof?
that too, but I don't think her money is funny.
But come on, how you get the ball rolling and the ball gonna go up against a brick wall?
Honey, I don't know. I think she's not really She by Sheree is not really her thing. I think, because anything you're passionate about,
You gonna
it's
see
not
through.
going to take all them seasons to get it going.
She was passionate about that house. She had to live somewhere.
Girl,
It
now
took
see that.
15 years too.
Okay, hey, when did we see the house? What season was that? Was that season
Probably 4
is that
and
season 14?
oh yeah, I think it had to be 14 because I feel like you remember her and Kenya was fighting about the basement because it wasn't really all the way
Yes.
finished.
And I didn't like, okay, because remember Kim came back for that.
Oh yeah,
And
they
I
was
didn't like how Kenya was doing. So
Kim.
wait a minute. Hold on. This was season 14 because it was probably must have been a season before that because remember, Kenya already had her house done by the time she got married, didn't she?
But Kenya Ben had a house. Yeah, Kenya had a house before she was with Mark. Remember?
Yeah. So, but when did she get her house finished? I don't remember. I have to Google it. When did Kenya, Miss Sheree get her house
Google
finished?
it.
Let's see here.
My laptop old as gold. I can't try to make it.
Let me see here. Let me go to here to let's see. Go to my Googler. Because I mean the house was beautiful.
Yeah.
But because I just didn't like how Kenya was. Kenya is not my favorite person either. So let's see here.
Y'all let us know in the comments why y'all acting like y'all so shy. I see y'all.
Come out the bushes, please.
Come out the bushes. Come talk to us. Come chat. Y'all love Real Housewives of Atlanta just like us. Y'all come talk about it. Let's talk.
Because wait a minute, what season was that when Sheree got left by the convict?
Oh God, that was so bad. And she was just sitting at the. And you remember they was going on a trip. And did she leave the trip early or she did something?
Because Candy had something going on Broadway. That's what they had. Isn't that when she had the people to put them panties on or something?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yes, honey.
And
Girl, I thought that was so pathetic.
yeah, that was sad. That was sad. That was.
Okay,
If you
Sheree
need,
was.
okay, go
It
ahead.
said during season 14.
Okay, so that's she came back because you remember she wasn't on 13. She wasn't on season 13. Season
Yeah, she
13 was
wasn't.
Candy, Cynthia, Portia,
I got
Kenya,
that
and
written
Drew.
down. Mm-hmm.
So season 14, it was Candy, Kenya, Sheree, Drew, Marlo, Sonya. So she
Mm-hmm.
came back 14, debuted her house. Her and Kenya got into it a little bit at the opening. And then it was Kim and Kenya got into it too
Yes.
at the
I
thing.
mean, because don't you think I felt like Kenya started all of that and she was being so obnoxious
She
about,
was, she was trying to get it started. Yeah, she was activated.
oh, I
Like,
got this, or she copied this off of me, or this and that and the other.
hmm
And I'm like,
hmm
what?
trying to
Let
be
this
petty.
woman, yes, let this woman have her day because her house looked very nice.
hmm
And I remember when I went back and watched, I don't know what season what it was when Candy got her house.
hmm
And I evidently I must didn't watch that episode. Girl, and I was like, oh, they got the pool in the basement. Oh, this is nice. I mean, when she did her housewarming, because she always, kind of usually be on the other side where,
yeah,
it's more lived in.
yeah.
And when I seen how it really looked, I said, oh, that is really a nice home.
hmm hmm I think recently she talked about that. Like she when she invites people over, because
Hmm.
she got a separate house. Like I guess it's called like the in-law house or whatever.
Yeah.
Like people go to that house. Like so, like her main house. That's like her private area. Like she don't like to like when she's
Yeah.
invited. So she probably film more in the in-law house. I think that's in-law quarters or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I think when
And
she had people over, when she have her kids around in that kitchen, that's
that might
that's
be the
what.
main house because that
Yeah.
kitchen big.
Yes, and you can tell it looks like a house that people
Yeah.
live in.
And it's yeah, it looks lived in. It looks yeah.
Yeah, because at one time when Candy comes over to, it was during COVID, and she comes over to Kenya house, and she go,
hmm
"Oh, your house is so clean." She was like, "Oh." She's like, because her person who usually does her house wasn't,
hmm
wasn't able to do it. She said she had laundry. She took it for so long to get the laundry done. I'm like, I feel your pain, girl. I
Yes.
feel it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because me and laundry don't be mixing. Girl, I'm going to go to the store and go shopping.
Oh no, what happened? Is that my I hope this is not my internet or my computer. Oh, let me text her. You guys, y'all let us know if you guys are excited about season 16. While I try to figure out this technical difficulty. I'm not sure if that's my computer. I'm not sure if you guys hear me. If you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat, please. Is that my computer? Is that my internet? I hope not. If you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Can you hear me? Should I? Is that my computer? I hope this is not my computer. Okay, let me see if I just refresh it. Okay, if you guys can hear me, I'm gonna just go ahead and try to refresh the computer. Let me see. Vanessa Johnson. I see your one in the chat now. I just refreshed the live. Thank you guys for sticking around with our technical difficulty. I'm not sure. She was on her phone, so maybe there's something going on with her phone. I text her phone. She wasn't able to text back. Okay, you say what? I can hear you before you fresh train. Okay, okay. I'm just making sure you know my computer. Oh, let's go. Trying to make sure it's not my fault. Shamia is doing her thing with her husband. New mansion, family. Yeah, she's doing her thing. I'm very proud of Shamia. I'm happy that she's getting all this positive attention. I know it's probably like scary. She coming in, it's a big pressure. The audience don't play, child. So I'm happy that it's seeming like pre-show, pre everything. Everybody is really giving her like a lot of positive feedback with the first six minutes that we had, that last first 6 minute situation. Everybody was like, oh, so Shamia was that girl all this long time. So yeah, that's good. Okay, your phone ring. I just said, I'm like, okay, I just remember she said she was on her phone. So maybe her phone died, maybe something happened with her phone. Okay. Okay, come on back in. What were we talking about? We were talking about houses. We were talking about Kenya's house. We was on 14, 15. Season 14, season 15, they about the same. They had the same cast of characters. I think we had the same cast for 14 and 15. We ain't had no Portia. So Portia been gone for 2 seasons. So this is around time when Portia stole that lady husband. So this is around that time. Okay, let's see. Hey.
Hey, girl, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Hold on, there's an echo.
Yeah, I think, okay. Hey.
Wait a minute, a second. Look, let me.
You're not ready? You're not ready?
Almost. I just got
okay.
And then.
Okay.
And then yes.
So you ready to be on stage though, right?
Wait a minute. Okay.
Turn your volume down.
For me?
No, I think whoever had their phone or something on or something.
It's probably man.
Hold on.
I'll do all of this later.
Okay, so while she getting herself together, let's finish talking about we was talking about Sheree's new house, and then I started talking about these season 14 and season 15. That was when we also lost Portia, and this is around time when she stole that lady husband. And she was like, hey, I done made it big. I don't need to work. Forget Real Housewives of Atlanta. Forget Dish Nation. Forget everything. I'm laid back. I'm a real housewife for real now.
Yes.
So let's talk about when Portia stole that lady husband. What was
Wait a minute. Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. Hey, I'm ready.
Okay. Hey. When she stole that lady's, first of all, that's why she didn't come back. So,
but remember, it was Portia. She had a spinoff. She had Portia's Family.
Yeah.
Something.
Yes, she did.
Portia's Family Matters.
I guess so.
But she didn't want to have.
Oh, that was a mess right there.
Yeah.
She still wanted to be with Dennis.
No, I don't think so. I just think it was a mess because of the way she tried to handle it, throw everybody in the same pot at the same time. You ain't know this man, they ain't know each other. You barely know Dennis. I mean, think about the fact that they hadn't dated that long before they had their baby and stuff. So
But you
yeah, it
just
was a
saw,
mess.
you watched Funky. Everybody watched Funky Dineva, right? He
Yes.
was
Yeah,
he was just saying recently that the past two shows, he was saying how Portia just was following behind Lauren because Lauren had a baby, but Lauren baby been like a little bit older.
yeah.
But
And
I
he
guess
said,
I
whoever
think
she,
what I did pick up is what I felt like he was right about is I do think it's Shamia.
yeah,
yeah,
I don't think it was. I don't not Lauren as much because if you think about her and Shamia, now Shamia got married a long time ago,
yeah,
but it feels like her Shamia and her were pregnant at the same time.
they were. Oh wait, okay, so Shamia was pregnant 2 times. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, Shamia was only pregnant once. Her second baby
Oh
is
yeah,
by a
with the second.
surrogate.
was
Yeah, yeah,
surrogate.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Same one
Mhm.
Candy had.
yeah.
But she told Portia she was pregnant a few months before Portia ended up pregnant with
I
Pilar.
think I feel like okay, yeah, it's coming back to me.
So I
Hmm.
do I do think I think it's something with that best friend dynamic, and we probably will get to see a little bit more of
Mm-hmm.
that as the new season comes on, which
Mm-hmm.
that's going to kind of be interesting, especially with the like it's some weird dynamics that's already kind of going on, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I
I,
feel like they'll always be friends just because they've been friends for so long. But yeah, I do think that I think he was. I feel like he called it on Lauren, but he's probably meant Shamia.
yeah.
So he
Um.
mentioned both of them though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but he was kind of saying he was kind of leaning towards her running behind Lauren. Which when Lauren got pregnant, she was a little jealous about it,
Yeah.
and I think it
and
was because she just really thought that her little sister wouldn't be
that's
pregnant
what I was gonna
before
say.
her.
Mm-hmm.
But again, just be like it's kind of like I don't know if you ever heard of girls with the pregnancy pact and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you ever seen a group of girls all get pregnant at the same
Same
time,
time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
like that's kind of how that felt to me with her and Shamia. And I
Mm-hmm.
think with the whole African thing, yeah, like I think Shamia had a certain lifestyle, and maybe her friend, wants to still fit in that same category.
Yeah.
But okay, so when you were gone, we already went over basically season 14, 15. Do you have any comments? That's the season where we introduced to Sonya. We had Drew doing her due. We had Marlo. Any opinions
I
about
mean,
as
for
housewives?
me, I just didn't necessarily care for those seasons.
Okay.
I think I was happy that Marlo got a peach,
Uh-huh.
even though I felt that personally that she should have declined the peach. I like Sonya Richards Ross.
Mm-hmm.
But the seasons, both seasons together, they can really we can
Erase
act
it.
like those seasons never happened if
Uh-huh.
we really wanted to, because they didn't need to. Nothing did happen.
Okay. So let's go to season.
Yeah, so we can
We
move
got the
on.
re- we got the return of Portia. Are you guys excited about Portia? So everybody was
Yes.
thinking Portia was getting propped up. Portia is getting propped up. She is the face. But those first 6 minutes we see is also Shamia. So are they we propping is this the network propping both up so they can go head to head? What's y'all thoughts?
It got to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and maybe this is maybe it's smart to have Portia be the one that's going doing interviews, because everybody knows who she is
Yeah.
already. She's already kind of went and done it, and she's familiar with the places she's gonna go. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
that's a smart decision. But I would say, based off those 6 minutes and based off the cast, once we saw the 6 minutes and then she got into her 6 degrees of separation with the whole cast, she is the anchor. And so this does, at that point, for me, it felt like a new cast,
Yeah.
because that, and kind of going into the photo shoot, what I was saying about that photo shoot, like that's the type of energy Shamia brings in to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, it feels like this is being revamped and remodeled, and it is leading her as the anchor. I think Portia just kind of, like say, doing the press and things just makes the most sense. And of course, Portia can be the face, but yeah, your friend is the anchor to the show.
Yeah, it's because she's the Real Housewife.
Yeah,
With
look,
money.
look, we are 16 seasons in, and y'all, and y'all still want to know who the real housewife is. Huh?
Well, after these folks is divorced or whatever going on, and I mean, Shamia has the $9 million home.
And Angela has got a man. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a picture of Angela.
What you say? Angela got a man, huh?
Oakley. She got a man.
Oh, the basketball
Charles
player.
Oakley.
Yeah, Charles. This Angela. Yeah, this her right here.
Okay,
but she looks a little bit older. You know, all of them look
she
like.
She looks older to me too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out how old she
older
is.
Too, right?
Well,
yeah, he older.
It's funny that he old, but like they kids look like they young.
Oh Lord.
Well, they could have
So
been.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm interested in knowing how old she is too.
What's her name? Angela Oakley.
Yeah,
Angela Oakley.
And I think she do real estate, right, or something.
Yes.
Somebody do real estate.
Because like Shamia only work at the radio station, right?
And you know, she do hosting. She's like the face, or maybe the official host of like the Atlanta Hawks or something like that.
Okay, but I'm saying,
well, at least she had been. I haven't seen her do that very often, but and like she had been on Big Tigger's show. I haven't seen her on Big Tigger's show.
I don't think she on Big Tigger no more. I think they don't.
Okay. So I mean, she might just be filming for Housewives and seeing what's next after that, I guess.
Yeah. And you remember she started off. She started off as a cheerleader. Remember, for the Hawks or the Falcons or somebody.
Now, see, let's talk about it. How they play her? Like they always kind of play her like she was like
the sidekick.
Not just the sidekick, but like she didn't have nothing.
Yeah, the hanger on. That's
yeah.
She just popped up when Portia needed assistance.
And maybe that's why Candy was ushering her in. Maybe Candy was trying to.
She did. When well, I'm sorry. On the Speak On It, she was laying it out there what this girl, you know, all of her accolades are. And I guess she used to sing too, because she met Candy years ago.
And, yeah, she said she was in a group. She said she was in a group.
So, and Candy was just stating, like, you know, she's that girl for real in real life. And but she's, you know, real like humble. So we wouldn't have never, you know, I would have never imagined that she was this, you know, that type of girl. But she is, and she didn't try to, you know, really step on anyone's toes to, you know, to really make herself, you know, I got more than you or this and that and the other. When all the other housewives on there couldn't did nothing with her. I'm talking all the other prior seasons.
That's true. You know, that's true. I mean, look at this outfit. This does not scream, I, you know, have umpteen $1 million in the bank.
That screams.
She stood down her.
Yeah, this screams, what's that?
Fashion Nova.
Yeah. Or what's it called? Zara?
Oh.
Okay, it could be a Zara. I give you that. Look,
Zara is much more like work clothes, right?
No,
I know Zara had a little bit of kind of like what's that other one? Akira.
That's what I meant to say, Akira. That one.
Okay, so yeah, Akira.
Y'all like this video so I can shop and I can figure out what all these stores about, because I don't shop, child. But this
Akira got a whole lot for the girls, and they need to be ashamed of some of them prices.
Child. Got them people in the sweatshop, and they charging us $66,000 for a shirt.
I'm telling you, but you know, I think like I'm. With that being said, knowing that Shamia is kind of like this anchor, and knowing that we're gonna get to know a lot more about her, I'm getting more excited for the season.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
first 6 minutes got everybody like a joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I noticed. Okay, so how y'all
Mm-hmm.
feel about Drew? Drew,
Oh,
I don't know if she officially divorced. She got to be separated. I
She not
see.
officially divorced.
because he
What's
still
her,
live in the basement, don't he?
what's his Ralph? I seen him posting some like provocative things with like his muscles out. I think he was cooking. I'm like, okay, is this what's going on? It made me feel
I
uncomfortable.
think Drew is delusional and a liar. She is
Oh
like
yeah.
Mia point five.
Oh.
Right,
Not 2.0, but point 5.
yeah, not 2.0, but point 0.5. Like,
Girl, I was watching
like,
season 13 today.
yeah,
Well,
oh my God. Like with her antics, just
Girl, when she gave out them damn that raggedy ass wig for that white elephant,
and tried to say it was worth $1,000. Like,
$1,000.
yeah.
girl, if you don't get your and I was just like, why she gotta be from Chicago? Because I was going up for her, right? Just because she was from Chicago. Look,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
was going up. Soon as she started with that line stuff, I was just like, girl, like,
Or I'm
I
from
can't.
Chicago. I'm like, yeah,
Listen, Chicago known for some little slicksters and all of that, but the thing is, she not even slick with it.
no.
Yeah, that's you
And
like
she couldn't even
you're not
dress.
even giving it justice.
She couldn't even dress. I thought people
Well,
from
she might
Chicago
have
can
had some
dress.
body issues.
Huh?
She might have had some body issues because
But I
remember,
seen big
like, and
girls
that
from
was the
Chicago
thing I don't
dress.
like about her either. Is like she got everything that somebody said to her. Her comeback was to like basically take it 10 steps further. Like if somebody
Yeah.
did talk about her dressing, then she's gonna tell us about how she got endometriosis and it caused,
All right,
like
sweet
her
tea.
stomach to be. And it's like, girl, don't nobody need to know all of that. Just get you a pair of Spanx and wrap it up.
Girl,
You know
she
what
did
I'm
have on
saying? Like,
she had on the Spanx. Remember when they got to almost fighting her and what's the Jamaican whatever the girl was?
Um, Toya.
Latanya,
Latoya.
Latoya.
And when they
oh,
grabbed
the
her,
other one.
Latoya.
and when they grabbed her and Drew had on that dress and her Spanx was showing.
Oh, you talking about at the
The,
Christmas party?
yes.
Yeah. No,
When she
I
had
was
on the
just
Spanx.
saying in general, like because when
Yeah.
they got down to the reunion, that's like she just twists everything around, and like I don't like her. I could do without her and her lying husband Ralph.
Ralph is
Mm-hmm.
just horrible. So let's go
Yeah.
to a new girl, Kelly. What are y'all thoughts on Kelly? Do y'all
What
know
we know
anything about
about Kelly? I don't know nothing about her.
me either, child? Who is Kelly?
She looked like Andrea Kelly.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it here with the nose
Oh,
and
now I did see Drew post the Instagram today. That's who she working with for her choreography to her video. I don't know who downloading her
Oh,
music,
really?
but at least she putting it out because I
I
ain't
saw
downloading it.
oh Lord. I saw a clip today. I believe it was Kelly said that she dated Dennis.
Dennis
Oh yeah,
who?
yeah, yeah. I saw that too.
Mm-hmm.
Said he brought her a necklace.
Dennis
So
Portia
remember
Dennis.
that was a running thing. Like that's his deal. That's
Yeah,
how he treated
that's
his
as
Yeah.
soon as she
girl.
said that. As soon as she said that, that sound like Dennis. Dennis love to blood bomb and spoil you.
Mm-hmm. And
Remember, wasn't
shower
he
you
getting
with gifts.
everybody's name, and he was getting everyone's name
Tattoo, yeah.
tattooed?
What? That sound like mama issues to me. I'm
You know
always
what?
going to
It
the
actually, I
territory.
don't know if it would be mama issues or more like maybe like you say it's like a love bomb or something. Like
Mm-hmm.
because he not staying with these
Yeah,
people.
he not being
He ain't
true.
been married. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably him like probably just wanting a lot of affection. Is that a mama issue? I don't know. Maybe he didn't have his
Everything go
daddy.
back to the parents, child.
Well,
And
that's why I said maybe it's because his daddy wasn't around.
No.
he loved his mama. You
Yeah.
remember
Yeah,
Portia's
I
family
mean
member?
that's what I'm saying. Like it got to be his daddy ain't been around to teach him how to, you know what I'm saying, how to
Yeah.
get a little swag. And when you got money, and see, but
But
that's
I
what I
think
tell
Dennis do
men
got
about
swag
that.
though.
Huh?
Dennis do got swag.
He I was saying maybe his dad didn't teach him that. Like he had to, you
Okay.
know what I'm
He
saying,
had to
figure
learn on
that
his
Learn
out
on
own.
the
on his
street.
own,
Okay.
and then kind of use his money. Like if you got some money, is you could figure out how to have a little swag with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
So
own a few things.
how did Dennis get his money?
He got the hot dog place. He got some hookah spots, like some couple lounge spots. But I feel the hot dog, from what I think Portia said, the hot dog stand is the first thing he did, and
Oh,
that
okay.
kind of blew up.
Yeah. Okay.
And he probably investing in stuff now. But
Yeah.
see, this is what I'm saying about even women and men. You know, like the way you like put out there, like with him showering his dates on the first date with these expensive gifts and things, like
Oh.
you gonna get what you give. So you kind of gonna probably attract like money hungry people, you know what I'm saying, or gold digger type people, because you
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
what you
lead
put out
with the
there.
money.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's a cute picture though.
it
Yeah.
is. We
How
really
you
want to get to work with them too, po thing.
how
Yeah.
did but this season it's supposed to be some kind of thing, some kind of love triangle with Drew,
Drew.
Dennis, and Portia.
Hmm.
So Portia says on Breakfast Club, well, we know we gotta have a show, and they gotta, you know what I mean, like
Yeah. It's
entice and
That'll be
everything.
conflict.
But she said, really, and I do believe her. She like, I don't care who Dennis date, you know what I mean. But she was saying with Drew, and now this I believe wholehearted, because I clocked Drew from her first season on Atlanta Housewives. Portia took her like kind of under her wing. I don't know if nobody else noticed. Tried to help her, show her like how to dress, made her a brand ambassador for Go Naked Hair, because her wigs was like not
a mess.
hitting.
Yeah.
So she started posting pictures with Go Naked. Like I seen this stuff with my own eyes. And I said to myself, I said, damn, she turning into a little mini Portia, huh? Because that's kind of the way it looked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to today, don't she look like a little mini Portia? Anyway, so Portia said on Breakfast Club, she was like, basically the issue she having with Drew is, so they did ask if she's still brand ambassador. She said no. What she said is that you can put the hair on, but you can't try to be Portia. Like, so if like, you can wear the Go Naked hair, but you can't try to morph into me because you didn't put the hair on. I agree, because she was doing that. Like I said, I kind of clocked it. My own self was like, oh. And Drew seems to not have an identity. I think that's what the problem was.
Isn't that a problem with all actresses and actors sometimes?
Maybe so. Is that
Maybe.
it? Is that why? Well,
Maybe.
because
Maybe because her
she's
husband said she
being
was
good.
acting.
Huh?
Her husband said she was acting at the reunion.
Well, this is what I'm saying. What makes you a good actor? Like that, like, because my point with her is that she's not a good actor.
No.
So, like, so is that the thing about being an actor? So a good actor know themselves then? Because I don't know,
You didn't think she
or
acted?
do you just have a bunch of people running around in your head?
You didn't think she did good in the past?
About the movie about her own life?
Yeah. She played herself. Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me. That's what I took from it, with a few embellishments here and there. But that's what I took from it. And I was like, you a damn fool. You gonna let them people play with you in your face. They done took your damn storyline and then
Made him.
hire you to play the lead role.
So y'all let me know how y'all feel about Cynthia. She's back. She's a friend of.
We like Cynthia.
Yeah.
And she left previously. You remember she left previously, I think, season 13, because they
She
offer
is
her a
divorced
friend
from
of.
Mike and is dating a new man from Amsterdam, some type of like rapper or something.
Yeah. Any younger too?
Yeah, it
He
looks
might be
younger.
He's from Amsterdam. He does like Afro beats, reggae,
Okay.
something in that.
So she getting her cougar on then.
Go ahead. It's been about a year, or probably going on 2 years they've been together.
Oh, okay. Because how long
I
was
just
her?
wonder what happened between her and Mike Hill. I just really
Maybe we'll
want to
find out.
know. Huh?
Maybe we'll find out. Even though she's a friend of, maybe we'll get into that.
Maybe because I do want to know. And that, you know what? And I think like I be invested in that stuff, and I feel like we want answers because you took us on this ride with you. You know what I'm saying? Like so yeah, now that it's over, like damn, why can't we know what happened?
Yeah.
But then look, since when they start letting the friend ofs get in the promo picture?
That's what I'm saying. The friends of it. I think she's the only friend of. But what Kenya? Why y'all did Kenya like that?
Well, Andy
Kenya
Cohen,
got
I think that Andy Cohen said, I guess maybe on his podcast, because I just heard this, specific clip that Kenya has been, she is kind of a supporting role.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if, like after that happened with Kenya and stuff, like I'm wondering if they extended filming and if they like I'm wondering if we actually are not going to see Kenya as much as we would have had she not had that thing not happen. And so maybe with that being said, that left room for the friends to have more
screen time.
Yeah. But I agree. Like the promo is a little weird. I mean, I guess. Listen, I guess we got to think of it logically. Cynthia, even though we know that the friend of is usually not in promos, Cynthia is still known to be a Real Housewife of Atlanta. So by them being on hiatus for 2 years, it is a need to get the buzz back out for for the fan group. And especially like not just the new fan base that you are kind of bringing in with Shamia and the new girls, but to go back and get the old fan base, that watch these ones. So to me, that is probably most likely why she is in there.
Okay, her face looking a little full, isn't it?
It always has since the pandemic. I like her with just like I like my face a little fuller, but I like her with a little fuller face. Cynthia beautiful. She can be.
Oh, she's nice looking.
I'm sorry, child. I'm texting. All right, so we talked about Shamia. Who else? We got Corilla Deville.
That is a good character to put on her.
Or either a blonde hair Elvira.
I like Elvira. Look, I like Elvira better than Cruella Deville. I don't know. And the funny thing is, true story, that is true for me. As a kid, I loved Elvira. Like I loved her. I thought she was pretty. Listen, I'm not looking forward to Phaedra. I don't know what is wrong with the people that are looking forward to Phaedra.
I agree.
Like, you people are brainwashed. Y'all probably voted for Trump. Like it's
bought.
They didn't drink the Kool-Aid, honey.
It's
clearly. Everybody who can't wait for Phaedra to get back is on the Kool-Aid.
I agree. I feel like what's so special about Phaedra ain't really. She was on. I ain't watched Traders. Everybody said she was good on Traders. Ultimate Girl Trip, she was good, but she was like a good support, like a homegirl playing the back. Like she ain't really like make no splash like that. She was on Dubai. I ain't really watched Dubai, so I don't know.
She had like a little cameo on Dubai. Yeah. And Dubai is off the air. They not even coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. So do you think she made a big splash while she was here all those seasons?
No.
She had some things. She had Apollo. She had Fighting with Candy. She had
but
a couple of reads.
I think what you mean, Angela, is like it never really went anywhere,
It
right?
didn't.
Like you had to fight with Candy, but it just kind of fizzled out. Like she is good. I told, didn't we? I mentioned this yesterday, right? About the sanctified church. Like she just good at presenting, just presenting herself. Like we never really get the meat and potatoes from her.
No.
And so so to say did she make a big splash her first time, we could say yeah, and that's just because it was the first time for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but now, like, that's what I mean. At this point, I know who you are when you get on this show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see you back on the
Yeah.
show. And you know what I mean?
And
And
she
not
ain't
for
do
that.
nothing at Married to Medicine. Girl,
You
you
know,
ain't
she
do
gave
Nothing.
nothing. So
zero.
why
You
y'all so
like
excited to see her on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Y'all let us know in the comments. Are y'all excited to see Phaedra? Is Phaedra y'all girls? Y'all step all the Phaedra defenders. Y'all step up in the comments.
okay,
Y'all
right.
let us
Tell
know.
us what it is, because honey, she can go.
Yes, go.
Yes.
Yeah, she can go. And it's
Now,
like I already told y'all, especially if we're not going to see that a convo about
a
with her
button.
and
She put a button.
Portia like that, and we might not, then it's no good. Like it's
Mhm.
no good. I don't like being gaslit by the shows I watch.
Mm-hmm.
I
She
don't
just
like,
coming.
huh?
She gonna come in and do a twerk section, and then girl,
And
child,
I'm not, and I'm not here for that either. Like,
Ooh,
I'm not here
child.
for you trying to act like you Portia's age. And you not.
girl,
You 10 years older than this lady.
Freaking frat.
Go sit your
girl.
tail down somewhere. Now, not to say she cute,
Yeah,
and
she
here's what
cute.
I say. She dress like I can get with some of her dresses. You know what I
Some
mean?
of
Because
it, yeah.
I think I have a style that might be a little similar, which is kind of like, yeah, you want to be a little cute and sexy, but you kind of keep it a little, covered, and you know what I'm saying? A little more like, I guess, a little conservative, because I don't know how conservative it is when you got all, you know what I'm saying? But um but yeah, she just gives nothing. She just
So let's
gives
go on
nothing.
to our last housewife. Another new girl. We got three new girls. We had Angela. We went over Angela. We went over Kelly. Now we got the
Brit,
lady who got Kenya. Well, Kenya got to take ownership of her own responsibilities, but the interaction that was a domino effect. The why she ain't on the promo. We got Britt Edie. How y'all feel about Britt?
I don't know much about her
We don't
either.
know. We don't
Yeah,
know. We
so
gonna
we'll
find out.
just
yeah.
get to see.
Evidently, Kenya must have felt threatened by her. That's why she went after her.
Let's talk about this. When you feel threatened, what are you gonna do?
I mean, but
You gonna go on the internet and search for one of my naked pictures?
not ever. But
I'm
that's the thing. I ain't got that much
just trying
time
to
on my
see, like,
hands.
when you feel threatened, what do you do? Because I
Well,
just
I
don't
just
think
feel
that's an
like
appropriate
you,
response.
you know how like Kenya thinks. Well, she thought that she was gonna be running this show,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, really, I mean, I wonder how it would have really been if she would have stayed on the show. Because when Shamia is that girl, period. So it's just, but she came after this chick for some odd reason or whatever, and went all the way left with. Portia said she twirled all the way to hell. For what? You were supposed to be promoting your business, and you come out with a picture of this girl.
Well, she claims that, and we don't. And now, Azara, do you know the whatever encounter have taken place in which this person would, which is Brittany, would have threatened Kenya? And of course, Kenya can't make nothing serious unless she throw Brooklyn into it.
Yeah,
So threaten Kenya and Brooklyn with pow pow pow. Like
I
basically,
don't
she
know what the situation that led up to it, but I was gonna say the as much as I know is that it was a pow pow pow, and
a
then
threat. Like, oh, I'm gonna
that was
come
a
and pow
threat.
pow pow you.
I
You know
don't.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, when people arguing, that's what in my mind. people arguing. People say, "Okay, girl, don't make me go." Maybe that was that kind of situation. And then
That lady
Kenya,
from Detroit. That ain't the way you gonna act. You not gonna like if
she
somebody
missed
threatens you,
Detroit though. She
huh?
missed Detroit, USA though.
Well, Detroit is Detroit. Like Detroit is Detroit, number one. But what I'm saying is like Kenya Kenya got better sense than that. See that, and that
Mhm.
Kenya is used to gaslighting. It was kind of, you know what? It was the Drew thing because I felt like going back to Drew and watching that season, I
Mhm.
felt like it was Kenya coaching Drew about some of the stuff she was doing and you know arguing and coming back with because
Mhm.
Kenya do the same thing, which is kind of like she just twists one little thing and then
Yes.
she'll like blow it up and make it seem bigger and then she'll
Mhm.
throw her daughter in on it. So like even that situation, she said that so that if somebody was to go against it, then it make you look like an asshole or excuse, you know, like a butthole
Uh-huh.
because you kind of
You got.
like, oh, somebody threatened you that way and you just gonna ignore it. And it's kind of like, I just don't think your response seems to be appropriate to what it is you saying this lady said to you. Because if that lady said that to you, number one, and you took it serious, you would have went to your
HR.
execs and
Didn't
everything.
know, but I didn't finish. She did.
Oh,
That was the T. She went to the executives and they didn't take her. She felt like they wasn't moving and the right way about it. It wasn't being taken seriously. So she said that's why she took it. I believe she said this on the Tamara Hall show. She took it upon herself and just did something to get the person up off them. I guess to.
Well, my question is, was
Mm-hmm.
allegedly,
Uh huh.
did they say this woman Britt had some kind of encounters with Mark?
I don't know nothing about that. Wasn't somebody
yeah.
Mark cousin? That's what they were saying. That's what I remember somebody saying. Somebody was Mark
Oh,
cousin.
I don't know. I didn't hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, listen, I am still not, I can't understand though that series of actions for a repercussion of what this person said. If the execs wasn't taking it serious and you know this person said it to you, I feel like people have gotten restraining orders on other shows for much less. It like
Yes.
those to me would be the steps that you would take. I don't like what is putting your like doing that to you going to do, like that wouldn't that
Yeah.
just ignite a
Yeah,
person
but
to do what they said they was gonna do even more, don't you
exactly.
think?
But also, I guess it's the thought process. So y'all ain't take that serious. So why y'all reprimanding me about this? Now y'all taking this serious. Y'all taking it
Well,
all
because it sounded like one was on camera and one was off.
Yeah.
possibly.
Like, that's what like that. What
Mm-hmm.
allegedly, because we don't know if the
We
lady
still
said
got
it
to
or
see the
not.
season.
But
Yep.
that's what I mean. It sounds like
Mm-hmm.
one happened on camera and at your job. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like which and one happened not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Kenya, like let's be clear. I think the execs is probably tired of her anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
don't
Yes.
think
think
that's
Yes.
her.
All her antics. Yes.
mhm.
I was watching season 13 today at the reunion, and when Drew said she didn't appreciate how she felt like Kenya was flirting with her husband, and I go, Then they do the whole, the thing about Apollo too.
Yeah, like that's what she do. But yeah, I think Kenya same it go to like even though we talking about different like situations, everybody you always have to answer for some of the dirty mess that you do. So you
Yeah.
went too far. I think Kenya goes too far a
Yeah.
lot of times. And this one is one where you did go too far. Like you went way too far because
Yeah.
even if that lady had said that you didn't handle it appropriately and
Mhm.
what you did to retaliate was against the law. So that's just it. Like that's just it.
It cost you your job.
Cost you your job. Yeah.
But Portia was saying like hopefully, well, she was holding out hope. We don't know. Like she's
Hold
like,
on, hold.
hopefully next season she can come back and maybe and hopefully she can come to the reunion.
I don't know. They seem pretty done
We
with
but
Kenya.
I believe they waiting for the audience receptions. I feel like the audience the last maybe 5 years they really been leaning in and listening to like what's been the chatter online. So I think they also waiting for that, like testing the waters, previewing stuff, seeing how what the reaction would be. Cause if we raise sin or if people raise
Well,
sin,
that would depend on how the show is edited. Because if they edit her in a way of she's not hardly there, we're not gonna miss her. We're not gonna
hmm
ask for her. I'm
well,
not gonna ask for Kenya either way. I've been wanting her to leave.
hmm
So I'm perfectly fine. I
Yeah,
was like I said, I think not. I'm not excited that those things type of happen, but I was excited that she got to pay for something that she did that she thought she wouldn't.
yeah.
Like that she thought was cute and she would get away with. It was like, no, no, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you need to pay for that. I can't imagine what kind like Brooklyn. I can't even imagine what type of little girl that girl gonna be like
oh,
around her kids and friends and stuff. Like I just really can't.
Yeah.
She probably gonna be bossy and mean, and you know what I mean.
And she got an old mama. Lord have mercy.
okay. So we said we was gonna keep this short and sweet. Do we
Mhm.
have any more things to say about season 16?
What are your expectations for the season?
My expectations, what I'm expecting, I don't know. Every day it's like up and down. At first I was like, okay, I think it's gonna be good. So I think it's gonna be good. But then I'm like, I always think it's gonna be good, and then it don't be all that. I be hyping myself up too much. But the first 6 minutes, that was pretty good. It was interesting. I already like Shamia. I always liked Shamia from the first
Yeah.
time I saw her. I was sad that I hadn't seen her again on my screen. So I was happy that she was coming back and she was a full time housewife. I'm excited to know all this new information about her.
Yes.
Um, so my expectations, I'm just ready to see it. I'm just ready, child. Just send me all. Bravo! I know you watching. Just send me all the episodes so I can just go ahead and review them and just knock all the videos out. Go ahead, send them my way. The email in the bio. Go ahead and email them. What about y'all?
I'm looking forward to seeing it and seeing new faces and
Mm-hmm.
the different storylines. And I wonder how Shamia, because it seems like Shamia and Portia is not as thick as they used to be. And I
Yeah.
think that's why they brought on Fader. So I don't know if Portia is getting a little bit like you know how you some people get just a little bit jealous because her little marriage thing is, all her stuff was playing out last summer about her divorce. And
Mm-hmm.
then is she going to be able to film in the house, or she got to film in her old
No,
house?
she filming at her mama house. That's what she was saying in the Breakfast Club. She was late for something and like she was like, I want to break the fourth wall and explain to the ladies I'm late because I had to drive all the way from Duluth or whatever she said, to here to film. Like I'm it's far. Like I had to film at my mama house, which is her house. So she gave it to her mama. So when she got married and she moved in with
Mm-hmm.
Simon. I got a picture of her and Simon. Hold on.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Pope baby, this might the latest doggone divorce for God knows how long
Oh
because
yeah.
he is over in ICE custody.
Mm-hmm.
So what
I
And
wonder.
they
hmm,
just going to detain him for so long and not send him
until
back?
they deport him, ain't that the way it go?
I
I
guess
don't know.
is it a
I
trial?
don't know.
Is it a trial that gotta happen? Is what can
I
he
don't think so.
voluntarily like
Huh?
can
I
he
thought
voluntarily?
that Trump was just sending them on out of here, putting them
Well,
on the plane
that's what
and
I'm
getting them
saying.
out.
I like now. Don't listen. Don't quote me because I don't know. But I thought that when they pick you up, you just there until they send you out. Now, how that process go, I don't know. But
Maybe
you
because
Why
he
know,
got a
we
little
don't know
money.
as Americans? Why we don't know what's going on?
because
Shouldn't we know?
we don't need to. We mind the business that pays us. Like
Well, ain't we paying for them? We as
Oh yeah,
taxpayers, we
our
paying
tax
for
dollars are
for
paying
ICE.
for them.
Yeah, we need to know.
I get what I mean though is that like not knowing that process. You're
Mm-hmm.
right. that you said, but I'm saying like because we not
We
worried about
citizens.
being
Yeah.
deported. Yeah, like so I'm like
Mhm.
I don't know, but he ain't had no business bringing his tail over here. He
He
did
knew, but
that
I
on
think he probably
purpose,
got deported
and
on
he did
purpose.
that to postpone his
Yeah,
divorce
he did on purpose.
with Portia. He could have stayed right where his tail been all this time.
Hmm.
So
But
you
as soon
even
because she verified it, not that she called or nothing on him. No, I don't believe that she did. But what she said on that Breakfast Club was that they've done all their court dates virtually. He
Uh-huh.
requested to have this last date in person, which
Hmm.
happened to be like in this time frame. So that's what I'm saying. So it's clear that he decided he was going to
go
play in the
ahead.
people's face and come on in here anyway. Like I guess he felt like they wasn't gonna do nothing to him, and now he's sitting over there living the way he living in ICE.
Yeah.
So and all for being petty, and I guess trying to make that girl's life a living hell because that
Oh,
can't
and
be
he was
nothing
hyping
else.
it up. I'm gonna be reviewing the episodes. I'm gonna be. Y'all think I'm gonna be quiet? He that's playing mind games. What you playing? And he knew he was gonna turn himself in the whole time, or no, he was gonna. He had this plan to get deported and all that. Why? Why do men do that? Why are you playing games? Just
To try to hurt her.
for
Yeah,
what though?
yeah, to hinder
It just
her.
get too much.
Hmm. Well, I'm looking forward to the season. I really did not have many expectations.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with you. Seeing that first 6 minutes, I always have like Shamia, and I did think about this as far as Phaedra. Phaedra got two conversations to have because it is going to be interesting. Because Phaedra and Shamia, they don't really get along.
No.
Yeah, but I
That
saw a
was a
picture. I
Did
saw
you
a
Right.
say?
That
picture.
was an issue between
Mm-hmm.
Portia and Shamia
Yeah.
back when on Phaedra's last season on her way
Yeah.
out. So here we
Mm-hmm.
are, again at this point I was saying about Phaedra is coming in and having some sort of conversation that takes us from the last time we saw her on Atlanta Housewives into, this group of girls. For the rest of them, I'm just looking forward to a fresh, fresh like start.
Yeah.
I really did not like those last two seasons. They were very dark. Again, going back to Kenya, I felt like Kenya probably got on everybody's nerves because if you ask me, she was mainly the reason why those seasons were so bad. She really did, if you didn't notice, refused to film or refused to have a one-on-one with Marlo. She would film with her in those group settings, but she wouldn't have a one-on-one like conversation with her. And it just made it hard to watch because you could just see the lack of respect. Like I said, and for what? Like y'all all on here, like Kenya, you've been on here long enough. You know the drill. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you didn't have no problem speaking to Marlo and privately when Marlo backed you up about whatever it is you was going around saying about Portia. You didn't have no problem giving her that scene. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I think the execs were probably tired of Kenya too, and just was waiting on her to do something that they could go ahead and get her the hell out of their face. So I'm like, listen, I'm here for a new day. Hopefully, with this new group of girls, the only thing I don't know, because what I would look for with the new group of girls is that everybody would be on the same playing field. And what I mean is like nobody is the OG. Nobody has been, you know what I'm saying, has this, not necessarily as far as whatever your personal, accolades are, but as far as this show goes, like everybody is starting at the same level. So because we don't really have that, I'm like, I guess I guess we'll see how it kind of meshes out. But big ups to Shamia. I'm looking forward to her, being brought into the spotlight. Like you said, getting to know more about her.
Mm-hmm. And her daughter, her
Yeah.
daughter Shiloh.
And just seeing just seeing her shine, because
Yeah.
it's been a long time, and I guess it's time to see her do that. So, Shamia, just show us what you got, honey, and bring it. And I feel like she is authentic. I think she's always been. So I think
Yeah.
we're gonna get authentic from her.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, I'm excited about the season overall, and I'm keeping my expectations kind of minimized so I won't be disappointed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
best, child. With Bravo, you don't never know. Bravo hype you
Yeah.
up, and you be crying.
So we get to see people doing fabulous things, not stuff that us everyday
Yeah.
people do.
Let me put up her fabulous picture. I think this is
Okay.
that when she
Yes,
got the new
girl.
car.
Mm-hmm. Go
I
ahead,
know that's
Shamia.
right.
Ain't no Flavor Flav right there.
Right.
Who said that? Kelly?
One of the new
Yeah.
girls, child. We gotta learn their name, child.
Yeah.
Well,
Aunt
they all
Ebony.
look like they.
They
No, let
all
me.
look alike.
I was gonna say, and they look like they could be. They have very strong features. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
Mhm.
that
gonna say.
Botox
Why you
filler
calling somebody else Flavor Flav?
Girl.
overdone, overdone.
Girl.
Because with strong features don't look as good on bright skinned women that as it does
Oh
on
Lord,
dark
we ain't gonna go
women.
to the color war now.
I was just
Girl.
saying. Oh, you right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll take it back.
It is what it is, honey.
Not it is. Not it is what
What
it is.
she say? It is
Yes.
what it is.
It is what it is. I'm dark chocolate right here. I'm just
You
girl.
see me.
I'm just saying, well, okay, for the chocolate queens. I'm just saying, honey. I'm just saying it don't look as good.
Because
Ask
when she
Grace
was saying
Jones,
that,
honey. Like,
they showed her saying that, and I'm looking at this puffy face lady like, what?
That's
that's
what
what I
I'm
mean.
saying. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
they all got that.
You got these,
Mhm.
bumped out cheeks and all. Like, girl, get up out of
Like
here.
a
All that
Mia
Botox in
without
your
no
damn
makeup.
doggone face. You got to be kidding me. That's how I had to go off on Dr. Heavenly today, honey.
Oh Lord.
I thought it was funny.
What Dr. Heavenly had to say?
Yes.
Dr. Heavenly is mean. Dr.
you
Heavenly,
you catch
well, you know what? I actually didn't listen, and I'm pretty sure it was funny. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it
she
was
critiqued
funny.
everyone and she critiqued herself too.
She
But
does. I think
but
it's
I
easy.
thought
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
but I thought that it was telling that when she mentioned the fact that they told her at the reunion that she couldn't say nothing to Sweet Tea. And that because Sweet Tea was on the verge of basically a meltdown or whatever, and she was going to leave. So they told her not to, just leave her alone.
Yeah.
But after she talked cash shit about everybody on her podcast, so I think they may have went real light on her.
I don't think they better not have. Even though I like Sweet Tea and y'all know I love Dr. Heavily. Just go ahead and get it out the way. Just go ahead and let have it, and then y'all just hire some better security because she was calling
It's
security
what's
last time.
crazy though is I don't care to see them hash out things on the reunion stage that they saying off camera on their YouTube.
Because it's
So
never
true,
really
but I
real
think it's,
soft. It's
but
never
I
really
don't think it's,
soft.
but I think too, some of the problems, right? Okay, when we watched the last episode and whatever, that how they, was it Dr. What's her name? Mimi and Toya was saying that Sweet Tea had to take accountability for herself in her actions, and they were saying that she had pushed Toya before. She's pushed Simone too. And I think some of that stuff that, because we're watching the edited show that has
You know,
not
cuss
shown,
out
maybe.
Dr. Jackie.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that a lot of stuff that's probably not shown.
Yeah, they
is why,
protecting her.
yeah, and it's why the other ladies are having the issue with Sweet Tea.
That's the tea that's been
Well, who they
said.
turning on next season then?
That's what it is. Let's see who they're gonna turn on next season.
Yeah.
But they say Dr. G love the spotlight, Dr. G love the cameras, and Dr. G just might love messing with Quad, so that's why he wanna be on the show. So he might just be pumping her up to, you gotta go to the reunion, and pumping her up like, oh, they gave us an offer, we gotta come back. Let's come back and da da da. So let's see.
Yeah, because next year is when she's gonna be getting the money. according to Funky Dineva.
Yeah, third season. That's when you get into. Child, you heard that? Funky didn't even talk about Quad borrowed a dress from her
Yeah,
neighbor on that. You know, I hurried up and went and searched up that first season reunion dress.
Borrowed a dress from who?
from the
So
neighbor down the street.
yeah, Funky Dineva said that Dr. G don't be giving no money. Dr. G don't be caring. Dr. G be like, you getting paid. I don't know what you using your money on, but you better figure it out. So that's what he was saying basically about Sweet T's outfit when he was doing his review of everybody's outfit for the reunion. And he was like, quiet as it's kept, Quad had to borrow her dress from her neighbors her first season. But the dress ain't look bad. The dress look bit good. You know, first season everybody looked toe up, but Quad, Quad is beautiful. Quad ain't look bad. But I hurried up. I was like, oh, let me see the dress. Let me see. I don't remember how she looked. Let me see the dress.
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess that's what it is when you, I don't know, marry somebody and you need his money. But she said she had access to the wallet, so
It don't look like it.
Access to the money.
to the
I liked her dress. I liked everybody dress, but I did see after I kept looking at it, Simone dress did look.
I didn't like Simone dress at all.
But
Simone
you
looked
know,
like she was doing somebody a favor and just
Simone
wore
always
a
going
dress that they
short.
said they made.
Girl, I ain't like
Simone,
Dr. Jackie's either.
I like Dr. Jackie. I just didn't like that
I just
embroidery
don't
on the
like it.
chest.
I was okay with the dress. I didn't like the jacket. I think she
Somebody
could have
didn't like.
left that off.
Sweet Tea dress was not the dress for that occasion.
I liked it. I liked it. It just looked matronly. It
It,
looked the
is- it
mother of the
looked.
bride.
It didn't fit properly. It looked real boxy. She
It
just
looked. I think it's just her body.
I
She
think
has a
Sue
bigger
T
body.
doesn't have a she's not like curvy.
Yeah,
You
it
know
yeah,
what
but
I'm
she's not that.
saying?
But she's not that hippie though. And her
That's
hips.
what I mean. She not. You got to
Yeah,
have
but
some
her.
hips to have curves.
Yeah,
If you
but her
ain't got no
hips.
hips, you don't have no curves.
No, I got a lot of hips over here, hips and booty. But I'm
me
saying,
too. Let me
if
stop.
in that dress, it made her look very wide at the hips. It didn't.
It
To me,
made her
that
look.
dress did not
Dr.
flatter
Heavenly
her at
looked
Well,
all.
big
that's
too.
because if you don't
Yeah,
have
Dr.
no
Heavenly did
hips, you
look.
gonna look like a box. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't.
So
I
they
said
had to
it didn't flatter
manufacture
her.
some hips. That's
Hmm?
what you're saying.
Yeah, it made her look very wide at the hips. I didn't like
Yeah.
it.
I like
Yeah, I didn't
I
like
feel
her.
everybody.
like it's probably the best she's looked in my opinion. So I did
Yeah,
like
she looking fine.
it's not one of
No, I'm
my
not saying she
favorites.
looked ugly. No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. I just don't think that it was
Flattering.
not that for that occasion.
Yeah.
I don't think she has a great body. No, most of the things she wears not flattering. No, I'm just no. You laughing, but I'm not even. You know, I think about Selena Johnson every time I see that lady, Nikki, when she called that lady SpongeBob
SpongeBob?
SquarePants.
Who? Kiki Wyatt.
No,
I
Nikki.
She
Nikki.
called
okay.
Nikki from
Okay.
Brownstone.
Okay. I ain't watch your R&B divas. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she killed her. Yeah.
So that that's what I mean. Like sometimes it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like you can't unless you're gonna go sit on somebody's table. And see, that's where I'm at with Heavenly. Like Heavenly, you got a whole lot to say because you went and sat on somebody's table and you looking real broad in that dress too. So let's
That's what she
come on.
said. She
Huh?
said that's what she said. And Funky Dineva said the Heavenly had the words. He said that dress made her look fat. But
Yeah, like you looking like a
Yes, the
linebacker up in
hair.
there. Then that hair, like that didn't do nothing but make you look bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I said on my thing. Like what you trying to hide? Because people who got who have to have their hair like that, they hide something. Or here's the thing, and I'ma just put it here, and I ain't taking it back in the words of Dr. Heavenly. But you don't have the confidence you portray yourself to have. You don't dress and you don't like hair all over your face and all down there. That indicates you trying to hide yourself. If you
she
love,
said
like when you love yourself and think you look great, you can pull that hair back. You'll have it up, off, whatever, because you know what I'm saying. You fabulous, right? But you look no.
she
And
said
that's
that
probably
her
why she spends so much time running people down is because she don't have the confidence she should have about herself.
Yes.
Now,
she said that
bullies
the
bully
way
other
the,
people.
she said her wig, everything, she didn't pick out nothing. She said she ain't no fashionista. So there, when she got there, her stuff was
Well,
there
why
for her.
so why in the heck are you
But
She said
commenting on
she said
anybody
that
else?
she said she had
she
she
said that Sweet Tea should slap her stylist.
No, she needs to slap hers.
she
Like you,
said
that's
she
what I'm
had
saying.
rather
Like you too worried about somebody else when your ain't together. You need to go back to your stylist. Why you got that thick choker on your neck with an
yeah, she
off the
said the choker
shoulder dress? What are you doing?
trying to
See,
bring
that's
it
what
was a regular dress and she was trying to bring it in, trying to make it into the theme and it was still ain't go with the theme. But she said she had rather it
Have an
pinned
updo.
up, yeah, updo.
it was
But she just
supposed
went
to
with
be.
whatever she sent them the inspo and just let them go. But she done said this more than one time and more than one time they done fell flat. That's the same dress she done wore to was similar, close enough to the Met Gala. Like she done wore
I thought it looked
times.
familiar.
Yeah, but I think the Met Gala had a split, but this one was a mermaid bodice
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Okay, I thought it looked
But
familiar. And see, and that's
silhouette.
what I mean. Just say that because I'm almost sure that whatever Simone got on, you
Oh,
doing
she laid
somebody a
Simone flat.
favor. Hmm?
She laid Simone flat. Talk about
Well,
Simone just
yeah, I see like all of that, and that's how you get yourself in trouble. But see, like I have to tell y'all, some stuff is fun and games
uh-huh.
until it just go below the belt. You
Yeah.
go below the belt. What? Why are you talking about if Cecil want to sleep with that lady or not? Are you sleeping with your husband? See, like that's what I'm saying. Like you don't want nobody to get into you and your husband stuff. So you need to stay out of other people's stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like that, y'all. I just like I know it's entertainment, but what she doing is not that's not entertainment because these are your friends supposed to be.
I think they okay with it.
They I guess
Honestly.
clearly they
I
I
feel
are.
like
think they
her
are.
and Dr. Simone might be going through something a little bit behind the scenes because she letting have it a little bit more because she usually a little bit more reserved. But now she just like she tired of something probably happened. She tired of Dr. Simone and she just letting it all out.
You
She
know, it's all hype to make people come and watch the show, honey.
it definitely is, but I just, I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. You ain't got no business trying to give nobody else no fashion information or fashion critiques or advice. First of all, and don't talk about nobody's body when you done sat your butt up on somebody's table to get that whatever it is you got going on there, because you could get that waist snatched in a little more. That is snatched as it can be.
But you know what? In her before shot, in her just street clothes, she looked a lot smaller than what she looked like in that
Yeah,
dress.
I don't know what happened with that dress. So what was going on? It
I'm
just
sure. Well, I agree
it's
with you.
the
I agree that this whole season she looked a lot smaller than she
yeah,
did in that dress.
and she looks smaller
But
now.
go back to my point. Don't critique nobody else when you looking like you a linebacker in your dress. Like, no, you don't look that great either. I put her. Outside of Simone, Simone is the very last. She the second to last on my list of the dresses. She the second to last. So,
Mm-hmm.
girl, you really not that like you not that fabulous, and you
I
not
didn't like
going to be
Toya's
talking.
dress.
Hmm?
I didn't like
I really like Toya's dress. I like the
I
little pink
did too.
flowers.
Quad's
I
dress
thought
is
it was
my
beautiful.
favorite, but y'all know I love purple. So, honey,
Yeah,
you can put
that purple looks
make it
good
a
on Quad.
purple paper bag, and I'm gonna be like, yes, honey.
Toya's dress was reminiscent of the one that she had last year, just with a
I know I
twin.
love that one too. Like
I
I
didn't like
love
it either.
like it looked like a cupcake topper or
Yeah,
I
something.
liked
yeah,
it, but I didn't really like it.
ballerina like type things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, and look how she had Toya in my see Toya.
It probably looked pretty in person, but
Toya just does what she needs to do. Like even if you didn't like the dress, every her whole look came
Yeah,
together. She had the
she
hair
looked put
right, she had
together.
the right shoes, she had the right jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's a look. You know,
Mm-hmm.
who her designers, her stylists, they get it right. You don't have to be able to like the dress, but the look, she nails it. But
Mm-hmm.
Quad was my favorite. I love that dress.
And now it was surprising with Quad. She had a very sleek pulled back
She
a
didn't
little.
like her hair
I was
either.
like, she looked very, yeah. They said she didn't like her hair, but she looked younger with that too. And like the dress was simple. It wasn't like too much curve. She looked very young and very slim. She looked very good.
I like
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Contessa. I thought she looked effortlessly.
I thought
Yeah,
she could
Contessa
have
looked
look them
simple.
boobs. I don't know what it is going on with these girls and feeling like they got to have these too small like bodices and your boob like feel like it's
About to pop out.
and what's strange about even with Contessa is like you only got a handful of boob anyway. So like why is this looking like it's busting out the dress? No, seriously, because that's what I would tell myself.
Patone
Like,
did it the worst,
like
child.
just I had to go back for my mammogram, and I say the same thing to them. Like, this little boob giving y'all all this trouble.
Yeah, don't you? Oh, I can't stand that. I'm short and got these little bitty breasts. And
Right, yeah, like that, like it's giving you a lot of trouble. I
yeah.
can see if it was a big Triple H or something like. But yeah, so for me, it was just, but I did like the dress. You know what I mean? It was better than Heavenly's.
All right. Are all minds and hearts and bodies?
Clear. You about to do the benediction?
Yes. Everything we got everything out. Are we ready for Sunday?
We
Yes,
are
we
ready for
are.
Sunday.
Okay, guys. Well, go ahead and like this video. At the bottom scrolling, we have all our handles. I'm gonna put up yours right here. This is for her YouTube. Go ahead and give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. Come back. We'll be reviewing. Are we doing Wednesdays?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so every Wednesday we will be reviewing the new episode on that happened on Sunday. So come back and show us some love. Comment. We could see y'all in here.
Do
And
y'all want to
nothing.
do Sundays or Wednesday or do we want to do Monday?
Is Monday okay with you?
If we do it at the same time, it's fine.
Okay.
At 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
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 So we'll be here Monday, child. We'll be here Monday at
Okay.
7. And we'll be giving it to you blood raw and just like how you like it. And that's that on that.
All right. See y'all Monday.
Bye bye, guys.
Yay, thanks for
Bye.
joining us.
Thank
See you
you.
Monday at 7.